What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy She-Dub, and today we got the wild man Josh Macuga taking on primetime Paul Oyama. If Macuga hopes to end his suspension early, he's gonna have to pull out a victory here today. And as much as the wild man is an awesome guy, I just don't think he'll be able to pull it out. Paul is a dominant competitor. He's proven that in the fan leagues. But this should be an interesting match, so let's get it started.
This is going to be such a fun tournament for the next 15 weeks, guys. You get the ultimate Schmoedown. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown Championship. First Schmoedown match. It is. I'm as prepared as I can be.
Suck it, Billy Ted! Hey, O-E-T.
There you go.
Three.
Oh my goodness! Doobie! Oh my God! Box office breakdown! In the last second with Michelle Pfeiffer. The Sandman. Liam Neeson. D. Django Unchained. A. Mal. 1 point over team champs. Tomatoes. 11. Schmoes will go to the final. The Schmoes will go to the final. His manuscript, we bet 16. Yeah. And we set a bottle of wine. Box office breakdown! Going to the final! He knew the reporters. Harry Potter, Chris Cooper point for the Panthers. Julia Roman's. Glenn Close. Rocky. Winners! And new team champions, Team Schmoes! That's right. That's right. You're my brother. Without me, you're nothing.
Or get someone who betrayed me. I get to choose the stipulations for the next match. So you know what?
Andrew Guy throwing down the hammer has challenged Ben Bateman to a May showdown in Houston. Booker T's Wrestling Arena will house Guy versus Bateman May 18th. Guy versus Bateman in a stipulation match. Guy said if Bateman happens to beat him, he can choose his next singles opponent. If Bateman loses, Bateman will not be able to compete in this year's Ultimate Schmoedown singles tournament. That is a hefty price to pay.
And on May 18th, you're done. Your season is done. Your career is done.
There's no way I'm going to get nervous on that stage. I was born to compete. I was born to perform.
Emma!
Yeah. Hi. Hi, Grace.
Great.
No, not particularly. Just kind of going over some stuff here. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Yeah. What is this? This is the current roster of everybody that is active within the Schmoedown Teams division, of which I am the commissioner. So I'm just writing on some matchups for upcoming matches. Good. Actually, that's perfect because I wanted to talk to you about that. You know, everybody is super excited about Stacy and her new partner, as they should be. Yeah, I would love to know who Stacy's new partner is going to be. If you're going to tell me who it is. Oh, no. No. But we would like a match. I mean, we've had mystery teammates in the team division before. There's no reason why Stacy can't compete with an unknown partner, assuming said partner exists. Right. So they do. Okay. Well, then this is the roster right here. Go ahead and take a look, and let me know. Some people in kind of this range here who you would want to play. Okay. Well, there's a lot of interesting choices. Yeah. I mean, JTE certainly has it coming. Oh God. I mean, Snyder would love to shut up Bibiani, I'll tell you that. Let's go with these guys. Late to the party?
Yeah.
Late to the party. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll give them a call. They say they have to drive from Arizona, but, they think they've been wanting to get back in the game, so perfect. Yeah, I'll just call them up and see if they're game. Perfect. Call them up. Okay. Thank you. I'm not sure if I should say you're welcome or not.
Yeah, late to the party's coming back.
How about a big hand for Marquia? Howdy, everybody. Marquia, welcome to the Answer Desk. Now, so excited to have you joining us here today. Macuga versus Oyama. What's going to happen?
Oh, goodness. I'm really looking forward to this matchup, if only because Macuga, who seems to be a fan favorite, and actually is kind of a little favorite of mine. Also, I know that you're not really feeling him all that much, but...
We're damn near BFFs in real life. It's just when it comes to the Schmoedown, I always bet against the guy, and sometimes he proves me wrong. He does have, I would say at this point, mythological guessing skills, so he is able to pull answers out of his butt.
Yeah, it is kind of legendary. I love that today's match is kind of like a redemption match that meets gambling. It's like a double or nothing. He gets his slate cleaned or he gets extra time added on, so...
You say gambling and I think of Macuga in Vegas, and nobody needs that site, but you are very accurate when you say the history of Macuga is that, look, he disrespected the belt, he flung it across, it was not a good scene, and so what happens, he gets suspended for a month by the commissioner, Sam Levine, and then Levine says, okay, look, you can have this reversed if you beat Oyama, and you talk about Paul Oyama, Marquia, there's going to be so many rookies that we're going to see in Season 6. Oyama may be the best of the whole bunch because he came up through the fan leagues, and when he got his chance to make a debut under the white-hot spotlight, he took on the kid, Brendan Meyer, a very good trivia buff in his own right.
Yes, he's a free-for-all darling, definitely.
The crowd loves just the mention of the kid, but Oyama, he's coming on strong as a heel. Do you see him pulling off the, I guess you would consider an upset according to the rankings against Macuga here today?
You know, I think that primetime Paul Oyama is enough of a shark that he knows that these waters are bloodied. He knows that Macuga is very thirsty to get his win on, but also Oyama is younger, hungrier, and is behind him at the top of the stairs. So this could literally be anybody's match.
You say young and hungry with Oyama, and I agree with you. You say thirsty when it comes to Josh Macuga, and I would also add sweaty to those adjectives. Let's take a look at the pre-match interviews right now.
About the belt, Sam Levine. Sorry, Josh, you are suspended effective immediately for 2 months.
I want to apologize for throwing the belt. It was a crime of passion. It was more of a shove and push, if you will. It was in the way of my arms. I've got long arms that are hairy.
Right. I know you're already serving a little bit of a suspension.
Yeah.
But here's the stipulation.
Okay.
I want you to play Paul Oyama.
Okay. I don't like that guy.
Primetime Paul Oyama. Now, Paul, he also comes from a family. He thinks that he's even better than Chance Ellison.
The Adventures of Tintin, Joe Wright, Jonah Hill.
And your winner! Why they call him Primetime? Because the kid, I would say confident, very borderline cocky.
What's your plan going forward?
I mean, whoever's on the warpath. If you win, suspension over. Paul beats you, I gotta add an extra month.
An extra month?
Yeah.
And I will take it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, well, you see it, and look, Oyama, cool, collected, he's focused, but Josh Macuga, it just is a buddy of mine. It's nice to see his exuberance and probably his dance moves in a little bit here back in the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Yes, absolutely. That and along with his fashion sense. I love that this man loves pastels and can match it like anybody's business.
Hey, it's the spring season, and Josh Macuga is one of our favorite hoppity-hop rabbits here in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. So if you look at notable accomplishments of these two, with Oyama, it's simple. Came up through the fan leagues and had a very definitive and impressive victory in his debut. You look at Josh Macuga, notable accomplishments, Marquia, I would just say being the wild man. The wild man is not a person, it has become a state of mind. He's like Batman. It's become a symbol more than a man.
Oh, goodness. Well, I mean, he was a 2014 finalist. I mean, he does put the wild in wild berries, and you need that wild man, you know, as being part of your docket. So I have a lot of feelings for Josh, but with Paul Oyama, I mean, he's determined to be the youngest MTS champion of all time, and I kind of need for that to happen.
We got some new blood versus one of the OGs of the Schmoedown. Marquia, are you ready to go?
Oh, I am ready to go. Let's get this started.
Then it is time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown. And handling the introductions today is none other than Marquia herself. Marquia, when you are ready.
Introducing first, with a record of 1 win, 0 defeats, he is part-time Paul Oyama! He's not here for your fan affection. He's here to win.
No, he seems to enjoy and dare I say, revel in the fact that he does get booze, and some people feed off that negative energy.
Yeah, he looks like a stone cold killer. I am ready for this.
Taking a sip for his water, and his opponent needs no introduction, but we'll give him one anyway.
And his opponent, representing the Wildberries, with a record of 8 wins, 10 defeats, he is a 2014 Ultimate Schmoedown finalist, Josh
on with chance of Wildberries. And Marquia, from those two introductions and seeing these two gentlemen at the desk, it looks like less of a trivia show and more like Macuga is about to initiate Oyama into the skulls.
Yep. And just a quick heads up, guys. This Pool Blazer is brought to you by 209 Mare. It's a Pool Blazer only company. If you guys are going to pools, lakes, oceans this summer, there's no blazer quite like 209 Mare. You're welcome.
Macuga seeming to read our minds because Marquia and I were both wondering, where does he get
that? I mean, just the texture around the neckline alone.
It's a lovely fabric. It keeps the neck cool while also keeping it covered.
Are we here to play, or are we here to do
Nobody wants to hear you.
I do want to listen to Oyama if it's moving the action along. Macuga used to be sponsored by Loudmouth, and ever since he went to one of the actors from the Fast and Furious franchise's mansions, he seems to have outclassed even his good buddy Mark Ellis. I had to wear my own jacket coat to this taping. All right, gentlemen, the rules of round number 1. Josh, you're no stranger to these. Paul, give you a refresher, is that You gear 8 questions. 8 questions from 8 different corners of the movie Trivia Schmoedown galaxy. In round number 1, these questions are asked to the field. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing. In round number 1, I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the 3-round match, and you also each have 1 challenge, though Marquis and I pray that we do not need to take the match to those levels. And I'm also going to let you all know that each question you have about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer, and we would up here at the answer desk just love it if you could be legible when you write down your answer.
You know, just a little bit.
He just graduated 6th grade, so he just finished his cursive.
Hard to be legible when you don't even know the answers.
It's,
good luck.
It was good. That was a good retort. It was good. You tried.
It's a battle of age. It's a battle of wits, and we are about to get ready. Joshua Hercules, the Wild Man Macuga, you ready to go, bud?
Mark, you know what? I was born in a pool blazer and born ready.
All right, Oyama, are you ready?
Set your clocks. Let's do this.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown! Okay, we're going to kick off in the world of action/adventure, and Marquia will be administering the question.
What was the last name of Holly's annoying coworker that gets himself killed in Die Hard?
We just need the last name.
Last name.
Can you make sure you lead off with categories?
I said action-adventure.
Oh, you did.
Mark
I
is
didn't hear
a
it. I'm
fan
sorry.
of his name.
You just play the game, guys.
You just dropped down out of my favorites right there.
I wasn't directed at you. It was directed at Mark.
2.
It was directed at
I
Mark.
said action-adventure. Pens down. What's your answer?
Ellis.
It is, in fact, Ellis. Ellis. It is Ellis. That's right.
I mean, they start with a Die Hard question.
Thank you.
With the announcement.
They could have
game
given the
question.
exact minute and seconds of the movie. And
By the way, that watch, it's a Rolex.
that is.
Your next category comes from the world of new releases, Josh.
Oh,
These are new releases.
cool.
Movies that I bought you a ticket to go see.
Yeah, that you never took me to.
Your question is, which 2018 comedy stars Ed Helms, John Hamm, and Jeremy Renner? Marquia, you're up on a lot of the new releases.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite
We got the
movie?
movie song.
Little River
Favorite of the year already.
LRB.
5, 4, need your answer in 3
Oh, my
seconds.
God. I don't know the answer.
2, 1. Time's up for Marquia. Hand up there at the desk. Paul.
Tag.
It is, in fact, Tag. Does Josh
I'd
have it?
like to also say tag.
He got it. Brian Perez's favorite movie of all time.
I'm going to just go set it and say Avengers Endgame, even though it has a...
That's a very fair
Mark, I don't know if you noticed this, but Paul's last name, Oyama, leads into a Michael McDonald song, Yamo Be There. Oyama Be There.
All right.
See it, guys?
Macuga has just
Well,
lost
yeah,
5
for you.
points, and
I
you now
know.
find yourself
I don't know
at
this much about
-3.
And he slipped down to my 7th favorite right then. In the category of dramas,
Ooh.
this Marvel actor played the father Will Hayes opposite Abigail Breslin in the 2008 film Definitely Maybe.
It's one of my, I'm kind of a softie
Ryan
for
Reynolds.
rom-coms anyway.
Yeah.
And
that's good.
it's one of my favorite ones of the last 10 years. 5, 4,
Oh, they both
3,
seem very ready.
2, 1. Pens down, Josh.
I believe it was Chris Evans.
That is incorrect.
Ryan Reynolds.
He does have it. And Oyama maintains his perfect round. Josh Macuga,
Did you
the
say-
first wound.
Never mind.
He said Marvel. I didn't see it.
Yeah, okay.
All right, next question. In the world of crime movies, crime films, in the film Widows, who plays Veronica, wife to renowned bank robber Harry Rawlings?
Oh, no one.
All right,
Widows is an
and that
excellent
was,
movie. Did you see Widows?
I did, and I was a big fan of it.
It's got to be better than The Widow on Amazon. That was a
Viola
train wreck.
Davis.
2 and 1.
Pens down. Paul, what do you got?
We have a lot to do today, and crying is not one of them. Viola Davis.
Yes, it is. Does Josh have it?
Viola Davis.
He does. You hear the crowd just really wanting Josh to stay
I'd like
in
to
the match.
apologize to RB3. I didn't see the movie, but I did see the trailer. It was
Your next category
Is
is
fantasy sci-fi.
oh, gross.
Who directed 2015's Tomorrowland?
if you're probably too young to remember this, but like if I put you at a blockbuster, which category
Brad
do you go
Bird.
to first?
Oh, I go to action adventure.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm an action adventure person.
5,
If it's a
4,
Thursday, though, I go to comedies.
3,
If it's Thursdays.
1. Pens down. Josh Macuga.
Brad Bird?
Yes!
You got it. Oyama.
Brad Bird.
Oyama has it too. And it is 5-4, and Macuga hanging in nicely so far with 3 questions to go.
Whoa,
Your
whoa.
next category.
I mean, hanging in?
You're hanging
Take
in.
shots when you can.
I would have said that about any competitor
I mean,
up
my
there on the desk.
goodness. It's like you weren't in my wedding at all. You were just a patron there serving alcohol. I love you, buddy.
Your next question is in the category of comedies. You're supposed to.
Oh, right.
And your question is. Too late. What is the title? What is the title of the third film in Ice Cube's Friday series? And I believe RV3 just had a nice bowl of hearty soup.
Yes.
Got a good.
I know.
Does RV3 win some of this rosé?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Paul.
Friday After Next.
It was Friday After
Absolutely.
Next.
Friday After Next.
He had it as well. All right, so it's still 6-5 Oyama. Oyama is throwing a perfect game right now, Marquis.
Yes,
so 2
absolutely.
questions away from getting that bonus question that will be asked only to him.
I know, he's earning that shark moniker right now. So in the category of horror thriller,
No.
what famous Universal monster was portrayed by the actors Lon Chaney Jr. and Benicio del Toro?
Wolfman.
Right. Kind of
Do
a
you like
spell
horrors?
cast on a crap. Be a big fan of horror.
Yeah,
Pet
right.
Cemetery. Movie messed me up. 5.
The original or
The original or the new one?
I know the
4,
original.
3, 2, 1. Josh, you're not a horror fan. Did you have the answer?
Is it Wolfman?
It is the Wolfman. Paul have it? The Wolfman. Paul had it as well.
Excellent.
The Wolfman, 7-6. So he may cringe at this description, but Macuga hanging in nicely. And Oyama, if he answers this question right, will have a perfect round number 1. And that question is in the world of animated movies.
Oh.
Animated movies. Movies drawn by hand or on a computer. And your question is, in what Pixar film does Sigourney Weaver provide the voice of a character called Ship's Computer? Maybe the toughest round 1 category yet today.
Oh.
It's, in my estimation, anyway. But
Oh, I watch a lot of animated
just one.
movies. So
Wally?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Paul.
Finding Dory.
That is incorrect. Macuga.
Wall-E?
Here comes the first Macuga dance.
there he goes.
He has run into the crowd.
Oh, goodness.
Did not have cameras on Macuga. It would be
Wow.
he doesn't hurt any of the equipment.
I know.
Giving everybody a hug because he is tied with Paul Oyama
Absolutely.
after round number 1. And Marquis, our build-up of this match was that can Macuga match wits with the kid
I feel like
known
Tommy
as
Lee. I'm gonna throw my drumstick.
I know. This is amazing. He's just he was
Didn't
dancing
go
around.
over
He
as
wanted
well.
everybody to feel that
Give it
neckline on
back.
that
Gotta give it
pool
back.
blazer.
All right, so now we collect our thoughts on ourselves. We apologize to anyone in the front row who did not wear a poncho to today's event. And we move on to round number 2. In round number 2, this is the wheel round, the wheel of fate, doom, and justice. Each competitor gets 1 spin at the wheel. If you don't like the category you spin, you are awarded a mulligan, which is golf for do-over. Once you settle on a category, you're going to hear 4 questions. Those questions are each worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer to the question, you can ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is correct. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. So it is a tied matchup between Paul and Josh, the Shark versus the Wild Man. But Josh, you come into today's match against all odds the favorite. Would you like a spin at that wheel?
I think it's just bruises on face instead of favorite. You know what? Beauty before age is what they say, right?
That is a expression.
That's
So-
the reverse way to say that expression. Yes.
You know, listen, Marquia, I like you, and I like your smart.
just
I
slipped
like
down
your
to my
smart
10th
aleck attitude.
favorite.
It's pretty smart.
10th favorite.
All right, Paul Oyama going to the spin. A wheel slice
Yes.
is sponsored on there, and that is Tom Cruise. So if
that's
Oyama
was
spins
strong
Tom
enough.
Cruise, we will say the name of
Didn't
the
even make it a full
patron.
way around.
And he has spun
He's
spy
spun-
movies. Paul, it's a
yes.
fine spin, no less than your
Millennials.
counterpart. Paul, would you like to spin again, or do you want to keep spy movies?
That was a weak thing.
Technically,
He's
it's
going to
All right.
run it back, and like we said, there is a Patreon slice out there thanks to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown patron, and that is Tom Cruise. So,
Yes.
spins Tom Cruise. And Oyama is
Oh, he got
glasses.
glasses. Oh, he actually looks happy with that. All
He said
right.
that was his
Happy with
strength. And
I think the shark is ready to be fed.
The shark is indeed ready to eat some classics, and if for no other reason, maybe it's nice to take classics because maybe not as strength of his counterparts, so not a lot of stealing available. I will be asking Mr. Oyama his question. And Paul, your first of 4 in the world of classics is, in the film It Happened One Night, what is the profession of the character played by Clark Gable?
Teacher.
He's a reporter. He is a reporter for 2 points. And Oyama vaults into the lead.
It happened one night. I never saw that movie. Didn't see it. Yeah, I don't see anything before 84.
34. Next question for Paul. Who was the director of 1954's On the Waterfront?
Elia Kazan.
That is correct for 2 more points. And Oyama may be wise to take that
Did you
second
say Elliot or Elia?
Elia.
He said Elia. He said Elia.
I'd like to playback. Do we have a playback button on there? Do we have a playback? Anybody?
Your next question, Paul. Your penultimate one in this category. Who directed Singing in the Rain alongside Gene Kelly?
Rest in peace, Stanley Donen.
Yes, he did.
This is an excellent category.
My apologies to Stanley Donen. I have no idea who that person is.
He's throwing a perfect round here, and he has a chance to seal it with 2 points if he can get this question, his last in round number 2. In which classic did James Cagney smash a grapefruit into Mae Clark's face? Go to 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
In which classic did James Cagney smash a grapefruit into Mae Clark's face?
White Heat.
That is incorrect for a very unlikely steal, Josh.
So it's not Grapefruit King.
5, 4.
I'm gonna go
2.
Little Caesars.
Well, it was a great guess. It's incorrect. The Public Enemy.
I was gonna say
The Public Enemy. And Macuga still gets out. He didn't get the steal mark here.
Yeah.
He did have Oyama miss a question, so he finds himself in a 6-point
I saw my
now.
children sacrifice during that round, and I
And he
think we're
did
coming back
actually
here, Paul.
name a classic movie, so that's a win
That's
right there.
Macuga feeling all the right
Was Little
strikes.
Caesar, Little Caesar a movie?
Yes.
It's a...
Yes, it is.
His love of delivery pizza has served him well. You can spin the wheel
That is one
anytime.
hot and ready movie. All right.
All right, Josh Macuga. So here comes Macuga
But it looks like the classics love him.
dancing.
Dancing to his own beat.
Look at the moves.
Got
This
that
is going to be
rhythm.
Spinner's Choice, Marquia.
Very close.
Coming of age movies. Josh, do you want to keep coming of age, or would you like to spin again?
Ooh, is he going to stay with that, or is he going to give it another go? Keeping in mind that this
He's
entire match is a gamble
Asking
for
the crowd
him.
for their participation. Josh,
Will he gamble or will
we're
he
going to need an
stay?
answer here.
Let's go.
There we go. Coming of age movies. He's decided to stick with that.
Coming of age movies, and Marquis will be administering the questions, Josh.
Sorry.
In Love, Simon, who plays Simon's father, Jack?
Oh no. Let's go multiple choice.
Is it A, Jason Bateman, B, Timothy Oliphant, C, Rainn Wilson,
Josh
or D,
Duhamel.
Josh Duhamel?
Josh Duhamel.
I believe it's D. Josh Duhamel.
You're correct.
It is D. Josh
Josh Duhamel. I don't think I've ever said that name in real life.
Back in the day, I used to pronounce it Duhamel, and I stick by Duhamel.
You're pronouncing it incorrect across the board. It's Tad Hamilton. We all know that.
Been one a day with him.
In Saturday Night Fever,
Is that coming of age or just dance classic?
when Tony Manero isn't dancing, where does he work in a dead-end job?
Oh no. I mean, his hair is sweet, so maybe a barber.
Gonna go to 5.
Danny used to work on the
Three.
docks. Let's go multiple choice.
Is it A, in a butcher shop, B, in a hardware store,
Hardware
C,
store.
in a garage,
Oh,
D,
Hardware
in a
store.
restaurant?
Oh wait, no.
it's got to be a dead-end job, right?
Hardware
And I
store.
don't want to insult anybody working in any of these places, but in the 70s, I feel like
Gonna need an
you worked
answer
like
in
your dad's
5.
garage.
4,
That is incorrect.
Farts.
Okay, so for the steal, we're going to give you the
Hardware
options again. Paul, is it A, in a butcher shop, B, in a hardware store, C, in a garage, or D, in a restaurant?
Is it a restaurant?
Also incorrect.
Yeah, it's actually in a hardware store.
In a hardware store.
Yeah.
I love to work at Home Depot.
Just like Teen Wolf, and with that, Josh Macuga survives at least a steal from Paul Oyama. It's still a 5-point game. 2 questions left for Josh in round number 2.
Who plays the adult version of Haley Joel Osment's character in Secondhand Lions?
What movie? Secondhand Lions? Can I skip? Is that a movie? Does anybody want that?
Michael Caine.
Secondhand Lions or Lions?
Gonna go to 5, 4.
Multiple choice. Jesus, these are coming of age movies?
Is
In
it
what
A,
age?
Matthew McConaughey, B, Josh Lucas, C, Luke Wilson, or D, Viggo Mortensen?
Luke
Who looks
Wilson.
the most like Haley Joel Osment? Let's go Josh Lucas.
That is correct.
The king of guessing
I tell you,
has done it yet again.
that was actually a really good way to go about that.
And he finds himself now trailing Oyama by 4. So we're definitely going to round 3. There's no knockouts happening here today. And Josh Macuga, if he gets this one right, can pull within 2 of Paul Oyama, but the steal is still in play. Let's see what happens.
Rob Reiner directed what 2010 movie about 2 8th graders who start to have feelings for each other despite being total opposites?
What? 2010 movie with 8th graders?
Gonna go to 5, 4.
Multiple choice me.
Is it A, Palo Alto, B, Submarine,
The Runaway.
C, Flipped,
No, not The Runaway.
D, The Runaways?
Feels like another guess coming on.
I know. Let's see how this goes, though. He is powered by rosé and whiskey.
I mean, I feel like some of those even sound made. I'll go with Summering.
Flipped.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Paul.
For the steal, it was
Yes.
correct.
The shark didn't even wait.
He picked up the slack there quite quickly with the answer being flipped. C was correct for a point. Paul Oyama gets a steal, and now it is 14-9. Oyama with a solid lead going into round 3, but as we've seen in the past of the movie trivia Schmoedown, Marquis, anything is possible once we enter into round 3.
Don't pick coming of age movies, because none of the ones you think are going to be in there.
Yeah, unfortunately, this gamble might not have worked in the way that Macuga wanted it to, but he still has the rest of this match to look forward to.
And you gotta think, he spun, he saw coming of age movies, he was a little hesitant to take it, he accepted it, you gotta wonder what could have been, but that's all in the past now as we move in to round number 3.
And you guys have my valet ticket. I've got to get out of here.
Not before you answer up to 3 questions, and those 3 questions will be determined from 20 different movie trivia categories. Here's how we get them. Y'all each give us a series of numbers, 3 numbers in total, and they can range from, as I said, 1 to 20. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next question is worth 3 points, and your last question, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points. If Oyama does not have to answer a question in round number 3, this will be credited as a technical knockout, but knowing Josh Macuga the way I do,
He'll get knocked out.
it's actually a possibility. All right, so Josh,
It's great hanging with you guys again. See you in 4 months. All right.
Josh, we're going to get your numbers after we get Paul's. Paul, your 3 numbers are?
8, 17, and 12.
No hesitation there at all. He knew exactly what he wanted.
Hesitation at 12. And Josh, which 3 athletes would you like to borrow numbers from?
3, 9, and 1.
Very powerful numbers.
And
Threw you guys for a loop there, didn't I?
Yeah.
all right, so Marquis will be asking Josh his questions, and we go to your 2-point question, Josh. And Marquis, when you are ready.
And this is the category romance. For your 2-point question, who directed
Oh, Christ.
If Beale Street Could Talk?
No. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on. What's the name of that guy?
5, 4, 3.
Alexander McQueen.
That's
That is,
I'm sorry.
That's not right.
That is incorrect.
Looking for Barry Jenkins.
Barry Jenkins.
Barry
Also directed Moonlight.
I don't pay attention to things that don't explode. Christ. It didn't even take place with Walking in Memphis.
All right, now, Josh.
Walking with my teeth 10 feet off a Beale. It wasn't even in the movie.
It's going to be a matter of if Josh can recover from that early misstep and rebound with his three-point question, which would bring him within 2 of Oyama. So, Marquia, when you're ready, Josh has his three-pointer.
Wait till I insult the audience one more time. Let's see.
This is your 3-point question in the category of Drew Barrymore.
Oh, okay. Her movies aren't directed by Barry Jenkins, so I should be fine.
What movie did Drew Barrymore play Daniela in this
Ever
1998
After.
Cinderella adaptation?
Oh, no.
Ever After.
What was that called? RB3, help me out. What was that one called?
You're not allowed to
Ever
solicit help from
After.
any of our crew.
Ever After. Ever After.
Was it called Ever After?
Yes, it continues. We know Josh pretty well, Marquia, and I think that we can safely say that was an actual guess. He had no idea what the
That
question
was
was.
Apologies to Barry
legendary.
Jenkins and all of his films. They're fantastic. I just always forget who directs every movie ever.
Yeah, and then actually that is a very good movie in its own right.
It
It's
is
one
a
of those
very-
rainy day movies.
It's a good. I've never seen it myself. I hear good things. I don't know if Josh has ever seen it, but look, all of a sudden now he pulls within 2 of Oyama. Paul still does not have to answer a question because Josh has to force his hand with this 5-point question.
In the category of Die Hard.
Your 5-point question in the category of 70s.
Are you trying to get in my head? You guys are... Listen, Captain Kick-Ass over here knew, like, movies from the 30s, okay? I don't even know what year Saturday Night Fever came out. Come on! The 70s?
All right.
Ask me some
Okay.
question about some... Just give in the win. And your winner, Paul Oyama. Come on. Let's do it.
Released in 1978.
Yeah.
Fist is the story of union boss Johnny Kovac. Who plays Kovac?
Sylvester Stallone.
All right. You can't just say what. Would you like to use the JTE rule?
Yeah, okay, Mark. Take it easy over there. Yeah. Use a JT rule. Play it again.
Released in 1978. Fist is the
Fist?
story F-I-S-T
Okay, never heard of it. Go ahead.
is the story of union boss Johnny Kovac. Who plays Kovac?
All right, so there's like
Sylvester
4 people that are famous in
Stallone.
the 70s.
Sounded out. Try to process
Johnny
elimination.
I
Kovac.
really hope he gets this.
Stallone.
You got like Gene Hackman, Jack Nicholson,
Gonna go to 5.
Ed Beatty,
Stallone.
Danny
3.
DeVito. Repeat the question one more time.
Released in 1978.
Great year.
F-I-S-T
Yeah.
is the story of union boss Johnny Kovac. Who plays
Stallone.
Kovac?
Stallone.
He's exhausted his JTE rules.
Yeah.
He's heard the question. He knows.
He
Stallone.
said there's only so many
All right,
people
you know what?
that are
I'm just going to
famous.
go with it. I'll say Gene Hackman.
And your winner, Paul Oyama. Sylvester Stallone
Sylvester Stallone.
is the answer we were looking for.
Yes.
Sylvester Stallone.
It was impressive guesswork though.
Josh guessed his way well into round 3, and at some point, Paul Oyama had already disappeared from the desk. But here's Sam Levine, the
Yes.
commissioner, congratulating Sam. Okay, now, if Macuga lost this match, Sam, you had previously stipulated that he would be banned for 2 months.
2 months.
2
I think I
months.
deserve that after not knowing Barry Jenkins. So.
Yeah.
Do you want to
I
amend
want
your
to
ruling?
make it more, but I'm going to stick with what I said before. We'll see you in 2 months.
Okay,
kid.
no problem.
Go watch some Barry Jenkins
Yep.
movies.
Talk to you guys later. I'll make sure to thank everybody for coming. Thank you guys so much. I apologize for Paul Oyama. That guy knows way too much about movies at that young of an age. Enjoy your whiskey. Happy Saturday.
He gives a farewell to the crowd now. Sam Levine just indicated, Marquis, we won't be seeing the likes of Macuga for a couple months, but you look at this match today, and Macuga did what Macuga is very good at doing. He guessed his way into a competitive match, but Oyama, too much. Were you impressed by Oyama, or do you think maybe he left a little bit on the table?
No, I think the Shark definitely cleaned up the chum that was in the waters for this particular match. He was very direct. He knew exactly what he wanted. There were no pauses. He knew that he didn't want that first spin off the wheel. He knew that second spin was going to be perfect for him. Not only was it something that he knew, but he reasoned that it was something that his opponent did not know.
Yeah, Oyama, I think a well-played match. And again, he didn't have to answer any round 3 questions, so his point total 14 to 12. A little misleading there. Josh Macuga, all the props in the world to my good buddy, the Wild Man. And now we're going to have an interview with both the winner and the loser of today's match with our own Jen Sturger. Jen, take it away.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Oyama. Classics, really?
Really?
I was actually really impressed with how you handled that. I was like, oh, he's really going to take that.
Could have been better, but, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you did just take down one of the veterans in the league. How are you feeling after that? You're 2-0 now.
Yeah, I mean, you're ready to keep cracking. Just give me the next match.
Okay, so who are we thinking?
Hey, Chance, the mute Ellison,
Whoa,
can you just
whoa,
please do your
Chance?
job?
Chance? You want Chance?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, he still has to get through either Emma or Rosie, but...
That is a big if, you're right. But if he can do his job, I'd love to put the kid in his place. I mean, come on.
Why Chance?
Why Chance? This guy got the shot before me. He didn't deserve to be here. Are you kidding me? He's out here wobbling, barely beating Janine, struggling along. Like, come on.
All right, we'll see what I can do for you.
If you can do that, it's much appreciated.
Oh, Cougs. What do you got there?
It's some whiskey. You want some?
Oh, no.
Guys,
Oh, my God.
it's a post-match celebration of sorts.
Josh, you lost.
I know, but here, let me go with this for a second, okay? When your favorite movie is Fist, and you
It
don't,
would be.
1978 was a great year for the Macugas. Huge Fist fans out there, just always about the Fist. We were always going to like fisting reunions, all that kind of stuff. So love Fist. It's such a good movie starring, who was in it?
Stallone.
Oh, Stallone, right, because he was in a movie that wasn't Rocky until what, 88? Are you kidding me? Fist! Fist! Jen, let me ask you a question. Honestly.
No.
Thank you. Have you ever heard of the movie Fist until today?
No.
Never. Thank you very much. And have you heard of Sylvester Stallone until today?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And have you heard that Sylvester Stallone was in a movie called Fist?
Thank God you ended that sentence the way you did.
Correct. No, you didn't. And you know who else did it? Everybody else that watches the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Okay? The movie Fist is silly. Nobody ever names a movie Fist unless it's a porn and you're weird. Okay? So Fist can go fist itself. What else you got, Jen?
Back to you guys.
No, this interview isn't over yet, RB3. We're gonna keep going. Jen, get back here. You get back here right now. I don't get to talk to you for 2 months. 2 whole months. Yeah, have a little bit of that. It's whiskey time, everybody. Let me tell you a little something about Oyama. Oyama, never gonna play that guy again. He doesn't have any fun. He wears sunglasses inside, which is a rule against humanity. You never wear sunglasses inside unless you have an eye condition and your eyes hurt from light. And I don't think his do, because after the match, he took the sunglasses off. What else you got, Jen?
But you aren't really supposed to wear shorts with blazers, though, right?
You can wear shorts with blazers anytime you want. This is a pool blazer, then the only appropriate bottoms are shorts. Cody Hall knows it, RB3 knows it, and so does JTE.
You sure it's not going to be 6 months the way you're going?
I'm not yelling at anybody else but the movie Fist.
What are you going to do with your time off, I guess, is the best
Oh, there's
question.
so much. My wife's wanted to go on vacation for a while. We were thinking about driving up the 118, see what happens up there, like Inland Valley. It can get windy, maybe a little desert, maybe a Best Western out in the desert. You never know. In 2 months, anything could happen. I could watch a lot of movies and learn who directors are. Because I got to be honest, I apologize to Barry Jenkins and everything he's done. A very important director in movies today. I just don't know who directs anything. Seriously, I've got nothing. Outside of Spielberg, and you could probably give me a Spielberg movie, and I'd be like, I don't know, Zemeckis, and I would probably get it wrong. I don't know directors, and that apparently is a weak point in me, and everybody else seems to know who directors are. I got nothing. But I tell you what I did get, Jen. Ever After, starring Drew Barrymore.
That was a good pull.
Wait, hold on. And another thing, Jen. You're great. You're fantastic. You're great at doing this. Did you know half of those coming-of-age movies? Like, when I think of coming-of-age movies, I think of, like, Never Been Kissed. I think of Goonies. I think of Edge of 17.
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club. Thank you very much. Outsiders. All of those kind of movies. Flipped. Rob Reiner got paid like $150K and a bag of weed to direct Flipped. I never even heard of it. Flipped. It sounds like Flipper's alter ego brother Flipped. And he's like, he doesn't have half a torso. You're like, no, that's actually Dolphin Tale starring Morgan Freeman. So now it doesn't even make any sense. Sorry I yelled. I think I broke everybody. I'd like to thank you for all the hard work that you do. So for the next 2 months, everybody, check out all your Schmoedown related stuff and follow me on social media where I will be just having a good time making random comments about certain things that probably don't have anything to do with movies, maybe a little more TV. And to you, Barry Jenkins, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Keep making great movies that don't have that song Walking in Memphis.
Back to you guys.
All right, Marquis, you see that? That's the typical enthusiasm and interview really between Josh and Jen that we're accustomed to. We're going to miss that guy for a couple months.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we're going to be definitely less pastel colored around here without having some Macuga in our lives, but he's not out completely. He's just out for 2 months. It's like a sabbatical. He can, brush up on his reasoning skills and bring back that legendary charm and guesswork when he's back.
Yeah, and he can catch If Bill Street Could Talk. It's a really good movie. Now, when you look at Oyama, I mean, sometimes when a competitor wins a match, they say, I'll take on anybody, and I think Oyama's up for whoever his next competitor is, but he clearly wants a shot at chance. He said as much. The two, they both came up through the fan league, so they have a similar track getting here, and if that matchup does indeed take place, first of all, a local gas station will be sold out of sunglasses because those gentlemen like their shades, and I think it's going to be an all-time classic if we get it.
Yes, I'm looking forward to the destruction and the wake of Paul the Shark Oyama. In fact, I think he started off this entire match as primetime. He is now the Shark.
We're calling him the Shark now because, look, Oyama takes the victory here today in a technical knockout over Josh, the Wild Man Macuga. You guys, make sure that y'all check out TriviaSD.com for all the latest goings-on in the world of the movie Trivia Schmoedown and the SchmoedownLive.com for tickets to upcoming live events. I want to give a big thank you to my partner in crime, Marquia McCarty. Thank you so much for making your debut with me on the answer desk. Where can all the kids out there find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Marquia McCarty, MarkeiaMcCarty. And if you love DC Universe, you can see me on DC Daily. I'm a host there Monday through Friday.
Marquia crushing it in all corners of the entertainment world right now, and she enjoys a hearty IPA, as I am well aware. I am merely Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. You can get tickets to upcoming comedy shows at MarkEllisLive.com. Check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown podcast on Himalaya, and if you want to join the world of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, you want to get more involved, we have a Patreon. Just go to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon and select which tier is right for you. For Marquia McCarty and Christian Harloff, I am merely Mark Ellis. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you real soon.
Do you miss your daddy? No, you look good. You look so good on the show. Such a handsome boy.
Sam?
Yeah.
Well, what?
Nothing. I was just making sure everything's in inventory checked. What's up?
That was weird. Listen. It was making me the whole runaround with the teams.
Oh, no, that's not my bag. That's between you and her.
I know, that's not what I'm here about. Listen, I'm talking about the singles league.
Yeah.
So Janine, she beat Stacy. She's coming up in the ranks. And I hate corruption with a deep down rooted passion.
So do I. Bunch of jerks.
It's just horrible.
Yeah.
Repugnant. So listen, I want Janine versus Kalinowski. Can we do that? Wait, Janine versus her?
That's it. You got him.
You know what? You're pretty good at this.
Hey, thanks, buddy. You're pretty good at it, too.
You go back to having your fantasy.
Yeah, I'll see you around. Oh, I'm going to get you a fresh tub of polish. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Well, that was an entertaining match. Paul did exactly what I thought he would do. Macuga tried his best, but just wasn't enough. But congrats to Paul. Macuga, we'll miss you for a couple months. And then the pre-match and the post-match scenes, fucking Stacy and whoever her partner is gonna be taking on Late to the Party. They're gonna make their return. Very awesome. We love they are the king of the reactors. They are the trendsetters who started all of this with the Schmoedown. So it'll be great to see them back. And I got an idea who I think could be Stacy's partner. I'm not like 100% sure on this. I got a feeling it might be Mark Edward Hoyk. He's somebody we saw last year in the Anarchy tournament. We haven't seen him since. I think this Stacy might be partnering up with him. Now, I could be wrong. But, yeah, that's who I'm predicting. We'll have to wait and find out soon enough. And Janine taking on Kalinowski. We haven't seen Kalinowski in singles since he laid a bit of a goose egg in that #1 contenders match all the way at the beginning of last year in the match with Rachel Cushing and JTE. So it'll be cool to see him come back to singles. I know he's been mostly focusing on IG. But yeah, this was fun. And tomorrow we get the singles championship. The champ, Dan Murrell, defending against the beast, William Bibiani. That's going to be an incredible match. So cannot wait to watch that tomorrow. If you like my reactions, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, ChrisWoodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fame Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. So until next time, Mr. Boy C-Dub, peace.